This year at Crestwood Elementary, we introduced a house system. We introduced 3 houses, Zion, Genesee, and Brindle, each representing different character traits to bring our school together. Our vision was to create a place where students felt a true sense of belonging. We thoughtfully planned out our houses and then introduced them to our staff. And then the real magic happened as we unveiled our house system to our students. It was magical. Our house system gave our Crestwood Cougars a place to call their own, a home. Before we knew it, our house system was woven into the fabric of our school, offering opportunities for all of us to connect through creativity, compassion, and courage. The sense of belonging that we have created is evident in so many ways, from the joy on their faces to the fact that they want to invite everybody that walks in the door to be a part of the wonderful house system that we have created at Crestwood Elementary. Taking our house system to the next level, we implemented our buddy system, which is pairing older kids with younger kids for opportunities for leadership, mentorship, and another way to connect within the community of our school. And we have been able to use our house system and our buddy system as a vehicle to deeper learning. This year, we have had a focus on developing academic mindsets in our students. We want to increase academic perseverance and really encourage them to engage in productive academic behaviors to create quality work. And we have found the best way to do this is through truly engaging activities. This year, we have really had a focus on exploring our community and how we are connected to our community. Most recently, we did our One School, One Book experience, where all of this came into play. The book we chose for this experience was called Rescuing Read. As we developed schema for our book, some of our student leaders were able to identify that as a school, many of us had a very negative perception of animal control in our community. Wanting to explore that view, we took a virtual field trip of the Oldham County Animal Shelter, and students were able to learn a lot more about the animal shelter right here in Oldham County, what they do, and how the facility is run. Our students were so engaged in this virtual field trip. They were able to apply their thinking strategies and compile a list of questions. The next day, we invited an officer from our local animal shelter to come to the school, and he was able to bring one of the dogs as well. So he and Penelope were on site to answer questions that students had, and our students were able to practice communicating effectively.
What did you learn today?
That there's more more boys than girls, and that they don't have enough food, so if you want to donate food to the shelter, you can if you want to.
The following day was Book Delivery Day, and we made a really big deal out of this celebration because anytime kids can get together to read, it is something to celebrate. So books were delivered and distributed, and students were able to explore the book and notice and wonder about the book. And then we paired that with buddy time so that our older students could read to our younger students and provide mentorship and leadership to them and explore the book together. And this was a beautiful moment of conversation and discourse as ideas were exchanged between students in our house system. And now the real fun began because our students began to think big. We had given them an authentic, hands-on experience. And now they had a lot of compelling questions as they connected what they had learned about the shelter in our community to the book they were reading about a dog that was rescued. With a real context and purpose for reading this book, students devoured the experience of interacting with the author. She was able to do a Zoom call with all of our students. She read them the book. They were introduced to read the actual dog who the book is about. So they were able to connect Reed in the book to Penelope, the dog at our local shelter. And they had a lot of amazing questions that they were able to interact and ask the author.
We changed Reed's life by giving him a chance. We need to be kind whenever there's a choice, and we need to give people a chance and encourage them and tell them they can do it.
The theme of the book really encourages that development of the academic mindset, because the lesson learned is that it only takes one person to make a big difference in someone's life. And it encourages a positive attitude and belief about our students as learners. And we hope that the book and the lesson learned would help to increase academic perseverance and prompt them to engage in productive academic behaviors and create quality work that they were proud of. And our amazing teachers took our engaged and curious learners and applied this to the mastery of core academic content. We saw teachers apply this to areas such as persuasive writing, adjectives, paragraphs, topic sentences, colors, letters, and the students were engaged in their learning. So lots of amazing things happened through this experience. Kids were exploring core content in an engaged manner. They were thinking critically about problems in our community. They worked collaboratively. They communicated effectively, but our Cougars wanted more. They wanted to know how they could help dogs in our community. And so we opened our philanthropic hearts and set up a treat donation station in our lobby where students could donate treats to our local animal shelter. And this was a house competition. Kimber, why did you bring dog treats today?
To help the dogs.
And how does that make you feel?
Good.
This One Book, One School initiative allowed our students an authentic experience that was personally relevant to them and had purpose beyond the classroom. And if along the way they got to read a little bit more, take home a book that is a treasured memory forever, and felt a sense of belonging along the way, then I think we're winning.